I'm sure you enjoy your public holiday last Friday. It was one of those time where we come to pay our respect. One of our founding fathers of our country. And it is always good to ensure that we give all our respect to that, and I thank you all for that. We're returning back this morning to deal with a lot of items that appear on our daily diary this morning on the 69th day of hearing. But before I proceed any further, Council, take us through this morning.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Morning.
Commissioner, a couple of matters on today's daily diary, both summonses and leave applications, originally returnable for hearing this morning. Commissioner, before I actually touch on or mention the matters on the list, if I could just give this opportunity to for Mr. Varitimos and his colleague to enter their appearances. Thank you.
Thank you.
If the Commission pleases, Varitimos is my name, initials MM. I appear with my learned friend, Mr. Al Avori, for Curtin Brothers Holdings NG Limited and Ballymore number 39 Limited, if the Commission pleases.
Thank you.
Commission pleases, if I may mention item number 4 on today's list.
Yes.
That's summons number 13, issued to the Honourable Sir John Pundari.
Yes.
Commissioner, Sir John has produced all the documentation, and there is nothing further for Sir John to produce to the Commission that would be of assistance to the terms of references or to the Commission for purposes of making findings in respect of the terms of references. Commission, accordingly, we will seek a direction for summons number 13 to be discharged.
Yes, Council, I agree with that. I give direction.
Mr. Commissioner, sorry, Mr. Commissioner, to interrupt. Could I just mention something in relation to the discharge?
Councillor yes.
Apologies. I would just like confirmation from Mr. Kipper, since we haven't been given the documents from Mr. Pundari, that there's nothing in the documentation which could be seen as prejudicial or adverse, directly or indirectly, to my clients. Because we haven't seen the documents, the summons being discharged. We assume, consistent with earlier indications from counsel assisting, including in the letters, that there is nothing adverse or prejudicial in the documents, and hence there's no consequence with discharging the summonses. But I'd like that confirmation on the record, please.
Thank you, Council. Council assisting?
Yes, Commissioner. I can say that there is nothing in the documentation produced by Sir John that would be, or that is adverse to either Curtin Brothers or Ballymore. Ballymore number 39. What Sir John produced was the documentation in relation to the Finance Department of Finance documentation in relation to, in general terms, I would say the approval for, well, it's in relation to the process of obtaining the loan approval. Nothing adverse against the clients for Ashurst.
Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner, and Council assisting for the confirmation.
Thank you. With that confirmation, I now give direction that summons number 13, which appear on agenda item number 4 this morning, is now discharged. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. If I may mention item number 9, turn over the page to page 2, item number 9.
Yes.
That's summons number 25.
Yes, Council.
Commissioner, if that summons could be discharged as well. That was a summons that was made out to Dr. Clement Waine.
Thank you, Council. As appearing on our agenda item number 9, in relation to summons number 25, I now give direction that this summons now be discharged. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Moving on to item number 11 on the list.
Yes.
Commissioner, that's summons number 34. If that summons could also be discharged as well.
Thank you, Council. It's appearing on agenda item number 11, relating to summons number 34. I now give direction that this summons now be discharged. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Commissioner, items number 16 to item number 25, inclusive on the list, are landowner applications.
Yes.
Before I mention each of these items individually, if I could just perhaps mention at this juncture that Commissioner is aware of the list of objections that was furnished to us by Ashurst, the lawyers for Ballymore and Curtin Brothers. As a matter of affording natural justice, copies of those objections were served on the landowners concerned.
Yes.
And I think 2 of them have actually filed the submissions in response to those objections. And we received one actually this morning before 10 a.m. So, Commissioner, we're proposing to have all the landowner applications adjourned to Thursday, and in the interim serve copies of those objections on Ashurst to give them an opportunity to respond, if any. So, Commissioner, in light of that, the direction I'll be seeking in respect of all these landowner applications will be an adjournment to Thursday for hearing. Thank you, Commissioner. If I could just quickly mention them,
Yes.
and Commissioner can give that direction
Yes.
at the end. So item number 16, Commissioner, is leave application number 6.
Yes.
Item number 17 is leave application number 7.
Yes.
Item number 18, leave application number 8. Item number 19 is leave application number 9. Item number 20, leave application number 10. Item number 21, leave application number 11. Item number 22, leave application number 12. Item number 23, leave application number 13. Item number 24, leave application number 14. And item number 25, leave application number 15. So, Commissioner, if those items which I've just mentioned with their corresponding leave applications be adjourned to Thursday at 10 a.m. for hearing, I think Thursday is the 2nd of March.
Thank you, Council. As indicated on the agenda item, for all those summonses that have been indicated, I now give direction that these summons now be adjourned to Thursday at 10 a.m. for hearing. Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, please. Commissioner, I'd like to hand it over to my friend to deal with the balance of the matters on today's list. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good morning, Commissioner.
Good morning.
Now, Commissioner, the balance of the matters basically relate to summonses. I've spoken with my friends, Mr. Vore and Mr. Veritimos. Now, Commissioner, the summonses that I will be proposing that be adjourned to also Thursday, 2nd of March, 2023 at 10 a.m. relate essentially to matters concerning the evidence given by the Valuer General, or rather the former Valuer General,
Yes.
Mr. Gabriel Michael, who is currently in Hagen. He's making his way down to Port Moresby. He has indicated by tomorrow or Wednesday, depending on the flight schedule. So for that reason, Commissioner, we propose to have the following summonses adjourned to Thursday, 2nd of March, 2023 at 10 a.m. So, Commissioner, if I could quickly call those summonses formally. Agenda item 1, summons number 21. This is a summons issued to the Prime Minister. Commissioner, the next matter is item number 5. Summons number 14 issued to the Secretary, Department of Lands, Mr. Benjamin Sampson. The next item is listed 6 in respect of summons number 15 issued to the Registrar of Titles, Mr. Ala Ane. Item number 7 relates to summons number 16 issued to the Minister for Lands and Physical Planning, Mr. John Rosso. Item number 8, Commissioner, is the summons issued to Mr. Gabriel Michael, the former Valuer General, who I just referred to, Commissioner. That is in respect of summons number 19. Commissioner, also is item number 12, summons number 37, issued to Mr. Justin McGann. The next item is 13, in respect of summons number 42, issued to Mr. Romilly Kilapat. Also is item number 14, Commissioner, summons number 46. Commissioner, there are a number of 3 other summons that are not specifically relevant to the evidence of Mr. Gabriel Michael, but we nonetheless seek to also have those summonses adjourned to Thursday, 2nd of March at 10 a.m. That's firstly going back to the top of the list, item number 2, Commissioner. That's summons number 8 issued to Mr. Daniel Rolpagarea, the State Solicitor. The next item is number 3, issued to the Attorney General, Dr. Eric Kwa, summons number 9. Commissioner, the next item is number 10, Mr. Dari Vele, summons number 30. That could be adjourned to Thursday, the 2nd of March. Now, Commissioner, that deals with matters that relate to the terms of the inquiry. So we ask that those respective summonses be adjourned. There is one final summons, item number 15. So perhaps, Commissioner, if you could just deal with the summonses that I've mentioned, and I can just mention this last summons specifically later. But if you could just formally make a direction that those summonses that I've mentioned be adjourned to Thursday, 2nd of March, 2023 at 10 a.m. For hearing, Commissioner.
Thank you, Council. In response to that, and given the consideration, the items that have been mentioned along with the summonses that have been indicated, I now give direction that it be adjourned to Thursday at 10 a.m. for hearing. Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Commissioner. Now, Commissioner, the last matter on the list is a summons issued to Mr. Samuel. That's item number 15. It's numbered as summons number 47. Commissioner, this is a contempt matter that does not concern the any terms of reference of the inquiry. This matter involving a contempt charge that's proposed to be brought against Mr. Samuel. Now, Commissioner, it's not appropriate that the matter is dealt with in public. We propose that it be heard in camera, and for that purpose, Your Honor, for the record, we ask that this particular summons be made returnable on Wednesday, the 1st of March at 10 a.m., and that the hearing in respect of this summons be heard in camera. That is, that it will not be a public hearing, Commissioner. The matters that are raised in here do not affect or do not relate adversely to any of the parties named in the summons or not to the terms of reference specifically, Commissioner. It's the matter that deals with the alleged misconduct of the person, the subject of that summons, Commissioner.
Thank you, Council. I'm aware of the status of that summons, but having considered the circumstances on the contempt matter, I now give direction as stated that this matter return back on Wednesday at 10 a.m. to be heard in camera because of the reasons that have been indicated or highlighted. And therefore, I affirm my position on that we'll return back on Wednesday to deal with that. Thank you, Council.
As the Commission pleases. And Commissioner, perhaps just before we adjourn, I would just like to make mention that there are various responses that were outstanding on matters that related to leave applications that I have carriage of. I have spoken with my friends, so for the record, I wish to place that on record. I will endeavor to get responses to those objections that they've raised by close of business today, Commissioner, to enable them sufficient time to consider and then prepare for what we did indicate would have a conference call perhaps on Wednesday to resolve any issues with a view to then proceeding on Thursday in terms of advising the Commission as to what we intended to do with those objections. So I just simply mentioned that by way of completeness, Commissioner.
Thank you, Council.
Commissioner, also just to place on record as well, coming back to agenda item number 1, summons 21, there was a schedule of documents that were requested back on the 30th of November 2022. I handed to Mr. Evore this morning a flash drive containing those outstanding documents. So I simply wish to place that on record, Commissioner. Otherwise, Commissioner, if there's nothing further from my friends, I propose that the hearings be adjourned accordingly.
Thank you, Council. Just to get myself clear again on this, the balance of the documents that needs to be said will be by 4:06 today. Is that correct? I reaffirm my position on that as per the earlier direction.
Yes, Your Honor. Commissioner, that's in respect of the objections.
That's in
Council
relation to the
assistance.
objection.
Yes, yes, Commissioner.
Thank you. And the other issue is that you mentioned that if it was possible, we return back on Wednesday. Is that right?
Commissioner, that's just for the contempt matter.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yes. I also give direction on that one.
Yes.
Thank you.
Commissioner, please.
Thank you.
Commissioner, I understand there's no further submissions being made by my friends. So
Yes, that is correct.
so if the hearing could be adjourned,
Yeah.
Commissioner.
I issue a direction last Thursday that there won't be any more submission. It's in the direction. But what is before us now is the submissions and other outstanding issues that we need to deal with. And that is now being adjourned to Thursday to deal with all those issues that is before us. And on Wednesday, it's a minor issue that we come back to deal with. We are doing that so that it gives you a lot of time, especially the landowner group and our other parties on the other side, to ensure that you have enough time to digest what you think that you need to look at, so that it gives you more time to prepare when we come back on Thursday to deal with all those issues during our hearing at 10 a.m. I must emphasize again that in the larger context of what I have said, that we must all be prepared. Let us be focused and get the ball rolling in the way we want to see it come to an end. I know that we have a very good team of professionals that we are dealing with this, and with a lot of respect that we have. And as we continue to come to the closure of this Commission of Inquiry, I know that there are tensions that will arise insofar the statements that are related to submissions that were made. But we must take care in the way we approach it. It must be appropriately done so that we understand where we are heading. It is you that will guide this Commission of Inquiry to come to fruitage. And that is the position that I have taken. And I know that we are shortly coming to that. With that, Associate, I don't have any other comments to make this morning. There are no other issues to deal with. And until we return back on Thursday, you can now adjourn all the matters to 10 a.m. on 2nd of March 2023. Thank you.